Yeah, I'm getting more anxious. Welcome to Margaret being Margaret. All right, this dining room table, it was this oak color in the corner. I painted it white. Remember I did the seats, where are they? There. In a shower curtain of daisies because I liked that look and I couldn't find anything, so I did it for my shower curtain. But it's not coming to the new house. Nikki doesn't want it. The dumpster is here. I'm really fighting with myself. I sent a text to Nick last night and asked her if I should put it in the dumpster now. And she wrote back, I'd feel bad you don't have a table. Well, the only one who uses it is Michael on the weekends when he stops for lunch. And I do have this little desk thing that I could put there and leave a chair or two. I'm just antsy. I need to get things going. I can live without it. And you know how I don't like clutter? That's bothering me now because it's in a small area and I would like it to be empty. I also would like to keep my shirt on my shoulder. That's not good. That may not make the day. So anyway, I need you to tell me, dumpster, yay or nay? There will be other dumpsters once they start construction, but they'll be for the construction, and I don't know if I'll be allowed to throw it in there. You know I'm itching to do it, and I do think it's the wrong decision. I'm going to give you the responsibility. I don't want to be responsible. Yes or no, in the dumpster. I have a tiny bit of makeup, not much, and hair more or less done because I have an exciting day. Grocery shopping, Hannaford's, and I'll be there for 10 minutes. I just want to get it out of the way. It's a very cool morning here, so if I get that done, I can come home and start mowing the 1,000 acres. The grass is coming in a lot, and I know I won't be mowing that for another month or two, but I can't let the rest of it get ahead of me. And all of you who identified that plant on the side that is something warped, I can't remember. And I looked it up and it's invasive and it's awful and I can't get it out. I tried taking out just one stalk at a time. That stuff grows to China. So it says there's no way to kill it. It's invasive and it's very resilient. So I tried mowing it because that can't hurt, right? It was right after that I looked it up and it said, do not mow it because it causes it to spread. Who's surprised? Nope, I'm not. One thing it did say is vinegar. So I may go to Home Depot and get some of the extra strength vinegar because it's a good 30 feet by 20 feet at this point and spreading rapidly. It does say when you start taking it out, it takes up to 5 years to get rid of it. So that's another project. With the house being cleaned out, and I've got the video coming. I put the video up after this. Hopefully when Michael gets here today, he'll feel better about it and see that it's a whole day. Do you guys mind if you're on camera, or do you? So this room was, I'm whispering because Squish is sleeping, in spite of what these two guys are doing. They're so loud.
We're making record time now.
They're doing good work, but this room was 100% full. And what's it been, an hour and a half maybe?
Yeah, so we got here around 11:30, I think, 12.
I think, a little after 12. Yeah. All right, so 2.5 hours. Well, you're not that good then, guys.
Not the best for 2.5 since your son was here for a little bit.
Yes, Michael did show up. He rolled his eyes at me and told the guys they were doing a good job. And then he didn't say anything to me. I think I'm in big trouble. And that's okay. So this has got to be done. My poor living room with Squish here, all the stuff that's out. I don't have many toys for her, so we play with things like good old spatulas. This is where he's been busting his chops, and you can see all all the sheetrock is up. He's done this. Oh, this looks so good. This wasn't walkable. So this is the new floor. If it's going to now need to be washed about 7,000 times. And if Squish even sleeps for an hour, that's going to be a win-win for me. We'll be putting those shelves back up on this wall, I think. That's where they were. Still going to do a little bit on the edging. They're going to wait on the ceiling lights. I'm sorry, on the light on the ceiling, not the lights, because of the plumbing upstairs being done. But they're really doing a good job. I started trying to clean in here. I don't know what's wrong with me thinking to clean. When they're done. I don't care that Michael's mad. I am so happy that it's done. It took those two kids, I can't say kids, those two young men, 3.5 hours. Now, how nice is this? They did it. They stacked it in the dumpster instead of just dumping it and letting the dumpster fill up fast. They did a really nice job. They took care. They actually swept the debris that was left. And I said, don't bother. We're going to make more mess tomorrow. And they said they didn't feel good about that. And they got that big stove out that weighed 1,000 pounds and got it into the dumpster. So worth every bit of angst that it might produce. I do respect those of you who said, Michael said, no, don't do it. I do know my kid. He'll be angry. He'll get right over it and realize that it was a good thing and it saved him a lot of backbreaking work that he doesn't need to do. I didn't do it lightly, though. I thought about it long and hard. Very seldom would I step in and do something like that. And I mean very seldom. I do know my place. I had talked to Nikki. She agreed with me, gave me her tacit consent, and she even told Michael that I had the wife's approval. So it's fine. It's a good thing. And when I look at it now, he can move on to his next project. Enough said. I giggle every day looking at our Facebook page with all the memes. We are all this stage of life. And I don't care if you're, 50 to 100. I do think it's a stage of life thing. We're all talking about having more quiet time, less angst, less involvement in other people's drama. And it's, I thought maybe I was just mellowing. Nah, I haven't mellowed nearly as much as I need to for other people's comfort. All the little things. And I think of this every night when I get up during the night. And it's usually, my pilgrimages every 3 hours. I sleep with my back to the clock. With my back, I sleep with my back to the alarm clock. When I wake up, before I roll over, I guess what time it is. It gives me such joy. You tell me, do you guys do that? I wake up and go, it's between 2 and 2:15, and it's 2:07. It's like, yes, very seldom is my internal clock wrong. It's the little things, as I say almost every day. Last night, though, I slept almost through the night. I didn't get up until 5. I felt like a camel. Tomorrow, Sunday, my sister Bernie is having the kids over, meaning her 2 kids and Michael and his family. He's one of her kids. Those are the 3 that were raised thinking they were siblings. But they'll possibly go in the pool. It's so cold still at night and our pool's not heated. It's cold. I know the kids will be fine with it, the young ones, but I think Michael's taking Squish in. He wants to. And I'm not going. For right or for wrong, Squish is with me 9 hours a day. If I had my way, she would be with me 24 hours a day. And, when her parents come home, she's thrilled to see them, but wants to be right back to me. We all get it. So do her parents. But they don't need me around on the weekend, especially when they're going to be with the family and have Squish keep wanting to come to me instead of her parents. So it'll be better for her and for them if I'm not there. And I don't mind that. I've got so much I want to do around here. Next week, Michael will be out of town for a couple of days, which means 5:30 morning so that Nick can get to school on time. Monday, she won't be home until 8 o'clock at night. And I would keep Squish. I would be so happy to keep Squish because I'm so overprotective. But late afternoon, they asked me to take Squish to her aunt's house, one of Nikki's sisters, which I will do very begrudgingly. Isn't that awful? I know I'm wrong, but I'm thinking, okay, she's going to be there from like 4 to 8. Her bedtime is usually 6:37. She's going to be miserable. She needs her Oma. No, she doesn't. But see, I was this way with my own kids, and I preferred to be with them all the time. I'm going to say I wasn't overprotective because we did everything. They went everywhere, but I was always around, pretty close around. In fact, I went to see Ernie and Chelsea were together the other day for an hour or two. And I went over there and I was letting Squish run around, and it was a cement floor and a step, a little threshold. They were so worried that she was going to trip and fall. And I didn't react. They looked at me like, are you crazy? And they said, what if she falls? I said, then she'll learn she has to step over it because she's 11 months old. She bounces. She catches herself if she falls. I wasn't that far away, but I was 10 feet away. They were very panicky. That's where I'm not overprotective. I let her go outside. The yard is fenced in. I was in the door. But, she's wandering all within 20 feet of me, pushing around little toys and things. But before you all think I'm crazy overprotective, I'm not as far as letting them have experiences. I just want it to be in my presence. Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. I think it's 50-50. I let her have plenty of headspace, but I just like to be there. So by taking tomorrow and doing things around here, I think I'll be more in the right mindset to spend the next couple of days having super long days and delivering her to places I don't want her to go. And her aunt is a phenomenal person. They're a great family. They've got kids. She will have a ball. Enough said. There's a little bit of anal left. I'm going to head for Hannaford's. I don't have a lot I need. I need a milk and bread. I need raspberries because somehow we're going through those very, very fast. And Nanny from Nanny and the Moose talked about Jack Daniel's pulled pork. And I never think that kind of stuff would be good, the pre-prepared stuff. But she said it's really good. So if it's at Hannaford's, I'll bring that home. I don't know what else I need except sweets, which I need. I walked around the neighborhood yesterday. I will take you guys on a walk. Oh my gosh, I'm in heaven. What a beautiful neighborhood. I love Dighton for its established neighborhood. This one is much more rural. There's still houses very close to each other. I mean, I think their frontage is 200 feet. But how nice and quiet. It's just a beautiful area. So you and I will take a walk. It was cute because the people around here that saw me out walking, because I had the stroller, finally came out and introduced themselves. So I got to meet the neighbors, and that was very nice. Just came home with more appreciation for the move. Win-win. And we still haven't heard from the architect. It's funny, one of the young men who helped me clean everything out yesterday wants to intern at an architectural facility. So he must be going to school for that. And I said, we don't say that word in this house. Nikki said, call him, have him come over, because if we don't hear from the architect in the next couple of days, we're going to see if this kid can take it somewhere, young man, and try again. This is ridiculous. Oh, I'm glad I don't know the architect's name. I'm going to finish my tea, get my butt off the couch, and head to Hannaford's. Come home, mow the lawn. I don't know if there's anything else that's got to be done. I hope the weather is good wherever you are. And yes, I may want to move to England with the rain because I love the rain. Somebody had put that up as a comment on YouTube when I said I love the rain. I love the rain. I love the thunder and lightning. I love this weather where it's cool in the morning, and for sleeping at night, oh, this is awesome. Have a great weekend. And I may talk to you again. I'm done.